Boyz podcast. Me and my team is the best in the world. You and your team looking stressed in the world. Me and my team getting arrested by curves, and you and your team getting arrested by the curves. Free my nigga, oh, he ain't do shit except the robbery, nigga. He gon' do 6. I come through, dick sounds up with new kicks. Say they float, float down with 2 6. Yo, me and my team is the best in the world. Me and my team is the best in the world. Said me and my team is the best in the world. That best in the world. That best in the world. My team is the best in the world. Me and my team is the best in the world. Got a star in the sky, yellow men on the cuff. And I know my team burns. We got fans in the cut. Ow. Premier Boyz.
Premier Boyz! Yes, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. You already know, welcome to the Premier Boy podcast. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman.
You already know what it is. It's the bro Aaron Sands. You already know King Talk Sands in the building for yet another week of that Premier Boy podcast. Hope your week went well. If not, you can enjoy it. Put one up in the air, sip something to this episode.
This is Star Roddy Rod. What's good? I'm here. Let's go.
Yeah, man. We are back with another episode of the Premier Boy podcast. First thing first, how was everybody's week?
My week was
last week.
Hold on, say it. Go first.
My week was great. You feel me? Like I righted some wrongs, you know. I got into ask some people that, you know, that tried to cross me and my team, and that wasn't good. So I did that. And, you know, now that I got the stress off, you know what I'm saying? I got the weight off. King Talk on shining on all society and culture charts right now. I'm in a really good, positive space. That's why I'm wearing one of my favorite color do-rags right now. I'm in a good, positive space. I'm in my black. You know what I'm saying? It's going to, you know, this is going to be a good episode, and I think it's going to be a pretty good week. How about you guys?
Yeah, my week was pretty cool, you know, got stuff done. You know, we heard this bullshit live, and I was like, yo, the live is trash, the music is trash, you are trash. Just by you doing that live, make you a trash individual. Yeah, we was wrong for the response video, which the points would be for just us having fun and joking about it. You took it way too far with that live. We needed, like you said. But by the way, I suggest you listen to King Talk first, because you want to listen to King Talk first before you listen to this episode. But yeah, just show you that you attracted to it. Yeah, and like I said, I hit you up personally. Is that I apologize to you about you know your wife, because we wasn't expecting any situation you are. But what you did was just, you know, just nonsense and irrelevant, you know. And yeah, it's 2 things that you said right though. 2 things that you said right. One, no wait, no, scratch that. But yeah, you did ask a question about why do I do podcasting, but I stutter and have speech problems. I'm gonna say that right now why I do podcasting, because people around the world who is scared to bring themselves out there, I want to be the one to take that first jump and give them the inspiration to do what they want to do. I'm the underdog who want to give people who want to step out of their comfort zone when they can't do it, and that's what I do. And by doing that, I got 73 countries listening to my podcast show. I got 73 countries getting played on Gentlemen Like That podcast. 73 countries. I got almost 20,000 views played on my podcast show just by people being inspired by my show. I got celebrities in my DM asking me to be on my show. We got the Premier Boy podcast being played on 65 countries. King Talk, which is a brand new podcast, being played on 63. And you saying our content is back? Look at yourself in the mirror. Yeah.
Not to cut you off, bro. What's that behind you?
Yeah.
We #1 for entertainment news on Good Pod. The proof is right here, man.
The proof's in the pudding, my nigga.
Right here, man. Like, yo, we could go on and on and trash your content, but we not like that. We heard what you said. You were very disrespectful, but if we do the same thing you did, we will only do that to your life. That's different between us and you. We learn from our mistakes and we go to move on. So I just want to say that, yeah, this listen,
Shit.
not then. I'm done with this. I'm done with this.
Roddy,
No, this is my one question of the day. Roddy, please.
Yo, bro, what you did was mad disrespectful, bro. But yo, like, yeah, we went overboard when we talked about your lady, which really pulled the drawstrings and shit. And we know, like, that's your lady, whatever. We didn't know she was in the video. We didn't know nothing, bro. We thought that was a regular video girl, son. And you know what? Yeah, like our view of I Love Your Dress, everybody was doing it. The view of the story. We can say what we want, Fuck all of this, man. I'm definitely done with you too, yo. Like you put on that week live just to get attention, bro. Just to get clout, just to get your shit off, just so you could feel good for that night. And you brought your boys onto it, and you fucking blocked my boy off the fucking live and diss him for the apology. Yo, that wasn't fucking cool, bro. Like, yo, that was on some shit, man. You know what? No, you don't deserve no more of my time. Like, Mr. Cooper, that's it, yo. I watched your video, enjoyed it for that second, or didn't enjoy it. And that's it. I'm not giving you no more of my time, bro. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
and I gotta say one more thing that you said something about we turn black people down, but you doing the same exact thing. I think you need to look yourself in the mirror and take a look at yourself and see how good of a person you are. That's what I'm saying. That's
listen, in life, guys, look, we all got to look at the man in the mirror. You feel me? That's how this whole thing starts. We can't call ourselves kings, right? If we don't look at the wrong that we do. You feel me?
exactly.
And we was wrong for what we did. And as men and as kings, we apologize for it as first. For those who want to see that apology, check out King Talk, episode 13. Aaron hates women. It's a question mark, not a statement. We righted those wrongs. You know what I'm saying? But by you speaking out on that, like I said before, it's no bigger than you're not being the bigger person. You're older. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be leading the culture for guys like us to take this to another level. But what we're doing, the way we're moving and the way we're doing this and the way we're handling this, we're doing this better than you, old man. So with that, we are done and we are moving forward and onward and upward. We the ones as a number one. Right behind them.
Exactly. You would block my dude. You could talk. If you talk, continue talking after this. Do your thing. You pretty much took to yourself after this, man. We done. Next topic.
You basically over.
Next topic.
Moving on with life. Right.
So before we get to the mini premiere news, I don't want to get a shout out to podcast shows. Shout out to the Wet Lounge.
Yeah.
Shout out to High Tea Podcast. Shout out to Mama's Life Podcast.
Some real. God damn it.
The real podcast. Shout out to all the artists that have been on my show and conversation about the podcast. Talented artists who is doing amazing things and not for clout.
Yes, real fucking music out here.
Real music, podcasters.
Exactly. And shout out to Premier Boy Podcast, #1 on entertainment news for a whole week. Shout out to King Talk climbing up the charts, almost in the top 10 for social society and culture. And Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast in the top 5 on society and culture, all on Good Pod. Support us. Thank y'all. We just need a lot. Also, we don't know when long. Oh, yeah.
One more thing. What other podcast network got all of their podcasts on the top 100?
Enough said. I be done. Okay, it was that long. Okay, it was that long. We supposed to pick up. Okay. Moving on. Let's get to the mini premiere news. Oh, well, by the way, shout out to Long Live the Chief Malimal. Yo, where you at, bro? Where are you at,
I'm
bro?
through, my nigga.
Stop hiding.
Yeah, where are you at, man? All right, so mini premiere news. We got the first news. The first mini premiere news. Lil Wayne comes out on top. 20 mil on the settlement, y'all. Against his ex-lawyers and managers. How you feel about that? How y'all feel about that? Congrats to Lil Wayne, by the way.
It was a good move. He had to get up from out on the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, here's the thing. People keep sleeping on, I don't say sleeping, on not only, like, he can spit bars, yeah, but he also slipping on his ability to gather great artists together to do big things. You know, he was the one who put Drake in the same space. You know what I'm saying? Every Drake and Nicki, you got a gutter. You feel me? So, with that, like, you know, it's a hit and miss. But when he hit with Drake and Nicki, who are still hitting, by the way, it's a big fucking deal. You know what I'm saying? So for him to get up out of the baby's thumb like that, and by, you know what I'm saying, out of that lawsuit, was a big move for him. And now it gets to solidify his imprint on the game.
Yo, you know, when you're in that music business, you end up signing these deals that's just unfair. So for him to finally, after all these years, get the royalties, and Lil Wayne signed his deal like he was a young boy. He was like 14, 50 going into Cash Money. So if it was a bad deal at that time anyway, he wouldn't know the difference, you know. So for all these years having to fight to get his royalties and his masters and all that, and finally in 2021, because I've been following this case. It's been going on for a couple of years. They've been going back and forth about royalties and whatever. But for him to finally get it, yo, I ain't gonna lie, it's a big deal, man. Like, you know, congrats to him to finally doing it, because everybody right now want to win. Everybody's on the top. Like, almost every rapper is trying to make sure they get what's deserved to them. You know, like, you know, most of our top 5 favorite rappers are doing their thing right now. Like, and they're definitely becoming in a different bracket. And to see him, you know, succeed in this after fighting for all this time for the royalties is a great deal, man. Congrats, yo.
Yeah, congrats to Lil Wayne. I followed the case on and off. I honestly didn't know what's still going on, but when I saw the news that he got it, one like that he deserved it. I know for a long time. I know for once, even he did release it though. He would have tried to put out the quarter 5. He couldn't because of this case, because Birdman was holding back. That's who he actually released.
Yeah.
So he pulled back a lot of his music actually. And I'm just happy that he finally could bring it out. And yeah, congrats to Lil Wayne, man. Congrats.
Oh yeah, and then the whole thing about the pushing back his stuff and all that. It's been a long time coming. Yeah.
Yeah, now I heard he's putting out like 3 albums, either this year, next year, between this year, next year, I think, I believe.
And you know what the
yeah.
So not to cut you off, Ken. Like, it's a good thing.
I was done.
This is a lesson to all of these new guys coming up, because like I said before, Lil Wayne was about 14, 15 when he signed that Cash Money contract. So he didn't really understand, really big on contracts, and Baby been fucking up contracts since the 80s. You know? So it's like, when you see that, right, and then you look at this new generation of, you know, rappers and everything like that, and you see them signing off on these deals, and these deals are 100% pure basura, you know what I'm saying? Straight garbage, you know, but they're getting money, you know? It's a cautionary tale, because you don't want to look up in your 30, 35 trying to figure out the math of a contract when you signed when you were like 19, 20, you didn't understand the business now. So let this be a cautionary tale to all you up and comers who's trying to break in. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, the grind is harder. Sometimes you just gotta go indie, like the Premier Boys, and grind it out, and then you let that shit shine through. Because most of the money you get on the independent shit, that shit coming to you. You ain't gotta break.
That's to you.
Come to you, exactly. Come to you, son. Exactly.
So
once again, congrats to Lil Wayne. Congrats to Lil Wayne. Baby. Next. Former Not My President, Trump got a new platform coming out called Truth. I think about that.
Oh man, ugh, goddamn. All right, so when racist people can't be racist on regular social media podcasts and they're rich, you know what I'm saying? Instead of going to their local bar and be racist at their local bar, when you got money, people become more petty. So, as you see 50 Cent, for example, you know, he got money. Now he's more petty than he was in the streets. Trump got, quote unquote, he's like, fuck it, I'm going to build my own app and shoot this out, you know? Hence the Truth app. And I've seen the preview for it, and it looks like literally a ripoff of Twitter, which is cool because
wow, yeah, of course.
That's a problem.
Instead of like retweets, they call it retruths. You know what I'm saying? Like Twitter, like actually, there should be a lawsuit coming to this, right? But the funny part about this whole situation, right, as I was doing research on this very, very topic, was that the site has already been hacked, you know, for the most part, and it was taken down off the App Store so they could like go back and, you know, patch some things up. Somebody came in there as Donald J. Trump with that username and just had the first pick was just a pig shit. You know what I'm saying? Big shit, right? And then somebody else came in under as Mike Pence, but then their first was two dudes kissing. You know what I'm saying? And if you know Mike Pence, right? He's really big on this anti-gay shit. You feel me? So you could imagine what's going on. So when they seen that, they were like, "Oh hell no, nah, take the shit down." And they could be going through a lawsuit with the person that owns the app that helped created that app, because he's fearing that, all right, they might come up with this hateful rhetoric on this situation, which is against our community standards. So it's a lot, man. I don't think people in our culture is really going to be flocking to that shit so hard. You know what I'm saying?
Except if they Trump supported. Only if they Trump supported.
Yeah, but even then, bro, like, come on. Like, how many times a nigga gotta lie to you for you to be like, I bet, let me wake up?
Crazy. Well, for me, I'm passed on this app. I'm passed on this.
Damn, bro.
This is the one app you would pass on.
Facts. And I literally on everything. You know, I'm on everything. Yeah, my social media not trash, by the way. But
you don't buy it, right, guy?
Huh?
Ken, you don't buy it, right?
Oh nah. Why would I do that? It's craziness. It's craziness. Okay. Organic all day. Like, come on.
Okay. You work hard for hours. Just saying.
But what about you, Ryan? How you feel about the Truth app, man?
This Truth app, no. Basically, Trump is trying to get back to social media because he can't go on Twitter or Facebook right now. So that's basically the purpose. Like, he's just basically trying to be like, it was a J line. I forgot what he said. He said something about they can't get in, so he bought the label, something like that. So it's like basically, you know, since he can't tweet on any of these apps, he just created his own to tweet on. And just like y'all said, it is going to get popular because it's Trump, and we do have Trump supporters still. There's people who are still interested in Trump life. You know, even though he's not president, he still have a huge following. So it's going to take off. We're gonna see it. We're gonna hear news about it and everything more after this. So yeah, the truth app is the next big thing. Even if we don't want to accept it, you know, that's gonna be the next.
Sally, Chuck is like, yeah, I can't get on Twitter, so I'll make my own app. True, baby. Yeah, that's.
Listen, here's the thing with people. People like like-minded people. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. So it's like, all right, you first say they had all that shit on Parler because he was banned on Twitter, right? So everybody went to the Parler app. You know what I'm saying? So with that, when it came down to Parler, everybody was doing their own racist shit there. You feel me? But then they figured that out. So now they're like, I bet they got to figure out a way to, you know, to bring their truth. Because let's be clear, he didn't win that election. But if you ask him, he won the election. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, he want to try to get that truth shared out to the masses. There's a funny story behind that too, because at Mar-a-Lago, right, people are still going there for some reason, and they're doing wedding receptions, right? So he was at one of his guest wedding receptions, you know, just wedding crashed the whole shit, and congratulated the bride and the groom and everything, you know. And then he went on about a 15-minute rant about how he won the election during other people's wedding reception that he did not know. But since he owned it, he just felt like somebody. I think he just needs somebody to talk to.
He sound like a
my dude's an attention whore.
He a narcissist, man. That's what
narcissist attention whore for sure.
Yeah, man, bugging. That guy.
So now with this Truth Fab, he have a platform until somebody try to sue him or whatever.
But from what I heard so far, that the Truth app is like an invite only thing for now, and then until it fully gets to the public. That's what I heard. Like it's gonna start like, you know how like a Clubhouse where they invite you to the platform and then stuff like that.
Yeah, similar to that formula.
Yeah, they're gonna be that formula until it's open to everybody in the public.
Well, you already know how it is when you have something new. You gotta test it and it has to get off the ground first. So I don't expect everybody to be able to sign up anyway from jump.
Here's my thing with that though. It's weird. Like you gotta get the invite to go, right? So that tells me like, I bet. Like they want to see like if you really for Trump or not. You know what I'm saying? Before they're like, I bet we'll let you in, you know? So I don't know. I got a little experiment. It's just brought an idea to me. What if, right? I go undercover guys as a catfish to be like, I bet I'm a Trumper. Fuck all that. Even though just to get a background of what's really going on in these chats. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you know who should go out? You know who you should go as? Sylvester McAllister.
Yeah. Because Ronald Grump was way too obvious.
Ronald Grump. Fact. Oh man.
That would be a little situation. I'm gonna see what's going on with that, and I'm gonna get back to you guys. And then, you know, there's gonna be a whole thing. You know, that's one of that whole series.
Fact. Oh, yo, we gotta go on to the next mini premiere news, because this we going way too much talk about Trump, son. You know. So next, Roddy, this is your segment, yo. Power Book 2.
Yeah. So as you know, Power Book 2 is coming back next month. In a few weeks.
November 21st.
November 21st, basically a month. So they basically showed a trailer preview, and what I peeped from the trailer preview is, of course, you're gonna have the star characters coming back: Effie, Miss Milgram, Mary, Kane, Diane, Braden, and of course now Tariq is picking up where he left off with the aftermath of killing the male professor. I remember his name, Jabari.
Jabari, yeah.
Yeah,
he knew too much.
Worst character on season 1.
Yeah, bro.
Continue. I digress.
Of course, you got Lauren coming back. You got we seen a preview with Tariq's sister, but this time it looked like something happened to the grandmother from the previews, but we don't know what happened.
Oh wow.
Maybe she got ill, or maybe she passed away, but we'll see, because they brought the little sister to him in the preview, and there was a big video on there, you know, online, trying to figure out what happened to grandma.
You know what crazy?
Grandma was in custody of the sister.
You know what crazy? I thought about something like this a long time ago about like Tyreek had to end up taking care of the sister, but I didn't know what the reason was. I thought it would be like since Tasha was in jail. I forgot the grandma was even in the picture. I didn't see the preview yet. I just saw like pictures online about all of them and their names, and it was like words of each of their character's name. I can't remember what the words say, but I gotta check out that preview.
So what I want to ask y'all to, based on what we know from season 1 finale, name what do you predict is going to happen to every character in season 2, or what do you think the storyline going to go to now? Because now that they got rid of the detective, the police dude, I think shit really gonna go down.
I feel like the family's going to end up going in blind because of that. Because the police dude was giving them all the tips.
Oh yeah.
All of the info, shit to look out for. You feel me? But
even protecting them.
Huh?
Even protecting them.
Yeah. But now that he's gone, it's leaving them really. It's going to leave them exposed for a certain period of time right now. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, the family's still a little fractured because Bobby Brown, OG Bobby Brown, is he doing his own shit now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he knows that Tariq killed dude. You feel me?
Yeah.
Oh, he had that over his head, right? Oh.
Remember, he out here acting like a fool, son.
Yeah.
Acting like a fool, man.
Surprised that Tariq killed that dude, bro.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised, because that shit could definitely happen.
First thing first, yo. Can Tyreek make it to school early next season? Hopefully, he make it to school early next season.
Dude.
That's one thing. Tyreek got to work on that, so he got to work on that. He got to get to school early.
He ain't got to do all that shit. He already making money on these streets as is.
But on serious tip, I feel like the family could work with Tyreek a lot more. You said about the grandmother. I think she probably did pass away, sadly. I think she probably got ill. And passed away. Hope not though, but the way
a whole wrench into replans if that happens. We'll see.
Yeah, and the sister gonna be more involved. And I think something gonna happen to the sister as like somebody gonna try to kidnap her or something.
The sister will be more out there, so more than likely, what I see Courtney doing is finally giving her a storyline.
Yeah, exactly.
Because she never had one.
Because she was a baby. What are you gonna do? You gonna hide the drugs in her diaper?
Yeah, but last season she did talk like 3 lines. I guess it's gonna be a leader to her breakout, even if she can have like a more of her being shown now for season 2.
Probably. Also, I think we're gonna see what that dude name? What that dude name?
The father?
No, yeah, it was the father too, but nah, it's
Lorenzo.
And the character name, dang, who was Spanky? I can't remember his name right now.
Did he die?
His partner didn't.
Spanky died.
Who was with Spanky? Got the
name. Too-Bit.
Too-Bit. We're gonna see Too-Bit again. Too-Bit. I think Too-Bit.
It's possible. They never show him in the previews though. But yeah,
it might be a surprise. It might be a surprise thing. Either way,
but they did show. They did show 50 Cent showing up in a like a montage dream for Tariq this season. So
okay, he probably in his dream tell him to kill more people.
But here's where it goes. Here's where it lies with Kanan though, because what it is right. Especially when he got older, Tariq looked at Kanan more like his dad than his dad. You feel me?
Exactly. Yeah.
So of course he's gonna be right by his side when it comes down to these really hefty ass decisions, or whether or not you gotta murk somebody or not. You feel me?
Yeah.
So when it comes down to it, he's gonna definitely Kanan still is gonna definitely play a factor in this shit because that's the type of relationship them two had. You feel me? It was weird. It wasn't weird as fuck, but it was like, damn, that's fucked up. How you portraying your pops type shit. But right now, you know what I'm saying? Your mom's gone. Tommy's trying to kill your moms. You feel me? You still got to deal with this whole family shit,
Exactly, yeah.
You got the backlash that you did from shooting the professor, you feel me? You got OG Bobby Brown at your neck, Too-Bit at your neck, and all the while, still got to make it to class on time.
And And
and help the boy Zeke.
Yeah, and help it. Yeah, help. And
You know
also,
that?
he might got a whole new character coming to take him out too. He might got a whole new character coming to take him out.
Oh yeah.
We don't know who else is getting added this season. We do not know.
The Wild Boys might end up getting new dudes too, or they might be a new connect.
Exactly. Anything could happen, yo. Anything could happen, but
Tyreek St. Patrick, you know what I'm saying? Like Tariq, right? He was a hell of a lot smarter this season than at any point in time in regular Power.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Any point in time. Because what it was, like, now you gotta think for yourself, my nigga. Like, you not no little ass kid who look dumb and shit. Zeke is the new little ass kid that look dumb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's his role. He gotta stay there. You gotta be 2 steps ahead of every fucking team. You know?
Facts. And also more sacks. More sacks will be in
show
too. You forgot about Sack. Can't forget
but
that person too.
Yeah, but Saxon's already a messy ass dude, so like he's gonna catch on to a lot of shit more. He gonna
go even harder now.
I believe that.
He go even harder now. Like, you know, but yeah, you know, Power Book 2. Method Man 2, right? Method Man 2, right.
Yeah.
But anything else to say more about Book 2?
Yeah, this time we got Redman playing Method Man brother in jail.
Right. I forgot about that.
That's news right here. Yeah, we got Redman coming through, so that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
Lorenzo.
They can remind me, yo. I forgot all about that.
Lorenzo coming out of jail. So now that Lorenzo coming out of jail, I'm ready to see what happens with Mary's character, like
in the family as a whole.
The whole family dynamic going to change, right?
It's going to change completely. Yeah, it's going to change completely.
Poppy home, you know what I'm saying? Poppy home now, so she definitely got to take a back seat. You know what I'm saying? I felt like she was really holding shit down, right? Because you know, homie was in jail and shit. You feel me? And that was cool. But while she was getting shot at and shit, it was crazy.
Fact, yeah.
That dude built like fucking Roman Reigns and shit. You gotta shoot him. You know what I'm saying? You ain't square.
And now we get to see how he actually is. But I feel like he's ruthless anyway, just from the little things we know.
Come on, he got his son beat up in jail. Like, come on, that's the show.
Right? So we're gonna see what he do in this thing, and I feel like between him coming out home and who knows what Redman character's about.
Yeah, exactly. And
from jail, he could be making. From jail, he could be making calling shots or whatever happens.
I do have a question to you, Roddy. Though, did they show Redman in the trailer?
Yeah, Redman's in the trailer.
He did. All right. I gotta check out that trailer. And y'all, November 21st, Power Book 2 is back. January, Book 4 is fourth. Tommy is in January as well. So yeah, it's in January. It's in 2022. I think it's in January though.
I can't wait because he gonna be hunting Tasha down like American Most Wanted out this bitch. But he ain't trying to look for the arrest. He's trying to kill.
I don't know if she'd be on the show. I know she's on that Queen show right now. That's on ABC.
I seen that.
Which is a good show, by the way. Good show.
It's looking like something. It's all right. I fuck with it.
It's a black show.
Tasha not gonna be back in Power for a minute. She's either not gonna be back or it's done for her. Like I think she did write a farewell on her IG last year.
She did. Oh dang.
So I think unless they bring her back in Book 2 later, but or something, it might be a one-off episode though.
Yeah, as a cameo. Yeah, and I don't mind that. I don't mind if she come back for a cameo. I don't mind that.
Yeah,
I don't.
Do y'all think that they'll make Ghost become a ghost in these cameos?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody still want James St. Patrick to pop up in some of these books.
Of course. But also, before we go to the next topic, Roddy, you mentioned to me earlier that he said on I think it was Force that they're gonna do a throwback flashback with Tommy to a ghost.
Yeah, I was reading that somewhere that they said they're gonna do flashbacks when Tommy on, so we'll get to see the Ghost and Tommy in Force, and that's gonna really draw the numbers, bro. I'm excited about that.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm looking forward to that shit.
Me too, yeah. I look forward to Force more than
Wait
anything.
for New York leads the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see that Force shit like now.
Me too, son. Me too. Can't wait. Force next year. Probably a couple months. I think a couple months now because we're about to be the end of the year now. So let's go.
Yeah,
All right,
bro.
so now we're gonna go to the premiere news. Roddy, you take this next first segment, man.
So y'all know that this week my man Colin Powell passed away from COVID. Yeah, man. So I only give y'all a little history lesson, a little short history lesson about him. He's one of the most significant military leaders of the 20th century. He played a key role in the military structure and most of the events in the 1990s throughout 2004. So I'll give y'all a little timeline about him. He was born in April 5th, 1937. He married Alma Vivian Johnson in 1962. In 1960, he did 2 tours in duty in Vietnam. 1971, he got an MBA from George Washington University. In 1978, he was promoted to Brigadier General in the military, which is one of the high ranks in the military. In 1986, he was the general of the 5th Corps in Germany. In 1987, he made National Security Advisor for the Ronald Reagan presidency, which was a big deal.
It is a big deal.
And 1989, he made 4-star general, another rank in the general, for the Army.
Yeah.
And at the same time, he took command of the U.S. forces in Fort Benning, Georgia. So in 1989 also, this was a big year for this guy. He became the chairman of Joint Chiefs of Staff for the U.S. Army, of course.
Nice.
For 1991, he became the commander in Desert Storm, which was the war in Iraq who invaded Kuwait. In 1993, he retired from the military entirely. In 2000, during the Bush administration, here we go. That's when he got nominated to serve as Secretary of State, which is what everybody's kind of known for.
Yeah, that's fact.
So he was inaugurated in 2001, obviously. So he did that until 2004, when he resigned for that election. And then by the time 2007, he was changed his political views and appeared to he criticized military actions in Iraq and endorsed Barack Obama's presidency. So yeah, my man did a lot. He was very, he was out there, and he was a very important force of the first Black, guy as Secretary of State, as well as his Army background. So rest in peace to Colin Powell.
Yeah, I agree. Rest in peace to Colin Powell. He did a lot of amazing things. I remember when I found out the day he died, I woke up late that day, and I just went on social media just because, and then I just seen somebody posted. I was like, "Oh snap! He passed away," and I was just shocked. Like it was one of the things that I was really shocked about. And then the cause of death, it was COVID, but also he had something else out there with COVID as well. I think it was I can't pronounce the name. I think it was something with his blood, like a cancer with his blood.
Yeah.
Or something.
He had some type of rare cancer.
Yeah, it was a rare cancer. That's what it was in his blood. I think that was the complication of it as well. But yeah, it's crazy that we lost a legend. Mr. Colin Powell, man. Powell.
So, not to cut you off, but
I was done. I was done.
So I went to work, right, and I had my mask on. My receptionist, right, lovely lady. She's like, "Yo, why you ain't got your mask on out here in these streets?" And I'm like, "I have my mask on. I just took it off in the elevator because I was only one in the elevator." And then she's like, "Yo, you got to be careful out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? People are getting COVID. You double vaxxed up, and you still getting COVID and dying. We lost Colin Powell. Colin Powell died. I swear to God, I ain't believe her. I'm like, let her stop lying. All right, Colin Powell ain't dead. All right, he probably out here chilling. Like, nah, he dead. Look." And then it was CNN. I always say, if you hear it on CNN, pretty much confirmed.
That's true. That confirmed, yeah.
Yeah, TMZ, CNN, dead ass. So yeah, man. As a kid, I always felt like Colin Powell was one of like the whitest black dudes I know, next to Bryant Gumbel, Wayne Brady. Who else? A couple of one of the guys I work with who's black, was one of the few black attorneys there, but he's like white and shit. He seems white. You know what I'm saying? He just moves that way. And that's cool, good for him. But yeah, he did a lot. He definitely, like, he's pretty much, right, when Roddy was doing the book report on this shit, right? I was like, yo, we just knew Colin Powell for rocking with like Bush, you know what I'm saying? And Condoleezza Rice was the fifth person that's like one of my whitest black people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, with him, like, we seen that, like, we just know him for fucking with like the Bush shit. And it's crazy because Bush had before Trump was Trump, we had Bush. And that was Bush. That was bad. That was some bad shit. And we didn't think it'd get worse. You feel me? So with that, we kind of like, booed everybody who was rocking with the shit. And Colin Powell was rocking with the shit until he wasn't rocking with the shit. And he just changed his whole altogether. And I'm like, smart move, because he's, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? He's not standing for the people that look up to you, for you to do great things, because you did great things, sir. You know what I'm saying? You did big things with your life. And on top of that, I'm shocked you didn't catch this. This man came from Jamaica. You feel me? So,
I didn't know that.
Real big. So big up to Jamaica on this shit, number one. Number two, Colin Powell, man, he's like the definition of working hard, of hard work and pressing on looks like. You know what I'm saying? He literally worked from the bottom to get to this point, where a few of our people aren't as lucky to get into, because you already know how, the situation with us in the government. I could go on and off of that. But make it to that type of point is a big deal.
It is. It is.
So yeah, man. RP to Colin Powell, you know what I'm saying? I was honestly going to speak on this on King Talk last week, but I had other things to tend to.
we already know that.
This is literally the situation. This is what I was going to speak about this shit. You feel me? And it's really important to start looking up to, these people that went the distance in their life. Like I said last week, it's not about the birth year and the end year. It's about the dash.
Exactly, yeah.
It's about the fucking dash and what you did with said
dash.
Powell did a lot with his dash.
Yeah,
that's right.
Colin Powell, man, real shit.
But yeah, man, just seeing him in a high, because politics, like you said, you don't get you. Even during the time, it was rare to see people of color, have those ranks. Like, so it was amazing growing up seeing Colin Powell be the Secretary of State in that rank, during our years, Even I was like, I just gotta big up everybody when they reach the political ranks of these black people, because, now we've been changing the game for years now, and that's it. Rest in peace, Colin Powell.
That's a real hard to do, like the list that you came across for that, like his line of work is really impressive. Not a lot of people in general could do that shit. And for one of our own to do that shit, it's a big fucking deal. No matter how.
Yes. Once again,
And we have to recognize it. We have to celebrate it because we
Yeah.
we looked upon as the general public, Black people are looked upon like we can't do shit. We can't reach these high ranks. We can't. We're we're just two steps down. We just can't reach there. We're not looked upon as equals to the white man.
Yes. Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah.
And yeah, and we need a lot more leaders, man. We're losing too many Black leaders. We need a lot more leaders. We need some people to step up so there could be some new leaders too for the new generation. And
Nah, bro. You had it right the first time. We need more Black leaders.
I said
More
that, yeah.
Black
But
leaders.
I said more Black leaders and more Black leaders to step up so we can see the new generation. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I want to emphasize that Black leader part real quick because it's so important. Like we had heroes to look up to as kids, right?
Yeah.
We had our in my case, it was like a Cesar Chavez type shit. In most people's cases, like Martin Luther King, Malcolm
X, yeah.
Paul Robeson, Marcus Garvey.
Sure. Muhammad Ali.
You know what I'm saying?
Muhammad Ali, yes.
And niggas, believe it or not, niggas look at Mike Tyson because you got to go through shit to get through that shit.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. He did.
You gotta be willing to fight for that. Where's our heroes now? Where's this generation heroes?
We got
can't use the heroes that we're ready to use because we work for you. Y'all gotta have y'all heroes. Who's y'all heroes?
Exactly. Sure. That's why I say that, yo. Yeah, y'all gotta start with y'all. So we gotta start with ourselves and us to grow up and take that step. Because the new generation needs some more heroes that they need to look up to.
Well, to be honest, we have a lot of Black billionaires, and we do have a lot of people now in this current climate in the political route who are Black, especially the guy for the Brooklyn Borough President, Juman, and Eric Adams, and we still have the Vice President who was Black, who's a leader as well. So
I mean, true, but they need to do more work. That's the thing. They need to do more work. So
of course, more work got to be done.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's what I'm saying. Like yeah, we do got some Black politics out there, but they need to do more work so that the younger generation needs.
You'll be forgotten.
Yeah,
you don't want to be forgotten out here. I get it.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
For them now, honestly, this is for them. You know what I'm saying? Like we're already in the midway part of. We're getting close to for us. Getting close to the midway part of our lives. You feel me? And
the average. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something after this.
We have to prep our shit for the new people that's going to come in and take our place. Who's going to be the new podcasters? Who's going to be the new marketer? Who's going to be on the TV representing our image? You know what I'm saying? I'm so big on this image. It's so important. You know what I'm saying? And people down, like, I ain't gonna lie, like when he was fucking around with the Bush shit, people was downplaying his resume, myself included. But you know what I'm saying? You look back at it as an adult, you know what I'm saying, and you see what he went through, it's a big situation, you know what I'm saying? It's a big deal. But to veer off that and get into the COVID shit though, you know what I'm saying? People want to blame this shit, right? People want to blame the vaccine and shit, right? And I hear the conversations already. They're like, oh, well, he was double vaxxed and he still died. Why do I gotta get this vaccine? Shit don't work. Boo. You feel me? And look, before I get into this, I want to say whatever your views on the vaccine is on the vaccine. That's on you, bro. This is on the team. You know what I'm saying? We have you gotta understand with this, the way this shit works is like you have you have like the COVID vaccine, but if you have like, underlying diseases like people with asthma, high blood pressure, diabetes, which is a lot of people in our community, we have a higher chance of this shit not working for us. So of course it's going to look bad that it's not working for us because a lot of the people in our community are suffering through high blood pressure, diabetes, asthma, being obese, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So granted, yeah, this vaccine shit is a little weird, it's a little wonky, you know what I'm saying? But we also, outside of the vaccine shit, we also got to keep ourselves in shape, bro. And make sure, you know, we're in the best shape in our lives. So in case we do catch this shit, we'll be ready for that fight.
We're here to fight it off, bro. Right.
Yeah. I'm sorry for going. I just thought about that.
So, since you mentioned COVID, how y'all feel about the Kyrie Irving situation that's going on right now?
His body is choice. That's what they be saying, right?
Right.
My body, my choice, right? His body, his choice. You know, Nets won last night. I'm good.
I mean, I agree. It is his body, his choice. I mean, yeah, that's what I got to say about that too. What about you, Roddy?
Yeah, I agree with y'all with the whole his body, his choice. I mean, it's hard, like, knowing that you're against the vaccine and all that stuff, and you still have to go out there and, you know, it's affecting your work and stuff is pretty difficult and it's pretty disheartening and sad. So I gotta say about that.
Yeah, and what about all cities workers gotta now take it no matter what? How you feel about that?
Hey, your body, your choice. You know what I'm saying? If you were good during the pandemic and you got enough money saved up to be like, yo, fuck that vaccine, I quit. And if you got enough, stashed away to be good, because you can't collect unemployment if you quit. If you got some bread to stash away and you straight, yeah, go do your thing, bro. Quit the job. Use that money to start a new business that could build your shit up. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, you know what I'm saying?
In trouble, bro.
Got a real tough decision to make right now. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to do this for work? Do you not want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, where do you go with it? It's really tough. Me personally, I did it for work because me and my shorty, we needed money today. And what I do, I can get it today if I need it. You feel me? So it's like, you know what? I'm not going to put the team at risk. I'll go do this shit. You feel me? And if anything happened to me, I'll just, you just got to, mercy kill me or just learn to love me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. Your body, your choice, bro. You got to figure it out. But I'm just telling you what happened with me. Maybe that might help. Maybe that might not. I don't know. Work it out.
Basically, I mean, I went to get vaxxed because I know that I'm around people. I live with a lot of people who are older, and I didn't want to see my loved ones get COVID. And with the type of job I'm at every day, I interact with different lines of people. So, yeah, the only thing I could say about it too, about the city workers, is the city workers control a lot. Like, imagine most of the police force to say don't get vaccinated. When you call for them, you have low run times because you don't have enough staff during that shift to come to your house, whatever. Or you're waiting in the ER room and low staff, short staff on nurses, short staff on doctors. You're waiting for your garbage to get picked up, short staff because a lot of the staff is not vaccinated. It's kind of going to affect the whole trifecta of the workforce as well, is what I'm saying. Because right now, also, I remember they made it mandatory for the healthcare workers and the teachers.
Yeah.
The teachers went and protested all over Manhattan 2 weeks ago. And even now, there's some that got laid off and can't go back to work. So now it's like, where do you got to find subs, and that teacher got to get reassigned. So it's just a whole shuffling around of practices with the city workers. That's why I feel like it's going to take a whole effect on the city of New York, because City workers run the city. City workers do a lot. City workers is your whole 911, your garbage, your judge, the courthouse.
Firefighters.
Yeah, firefighters.
A lot.
Yeah, we cover a lot. So the whole dynamic of work, you're going to see a shortage of workers because they're either fired or they cancel work. It's going to be a big problem if you sitting there and you're waiting for your bus and your train and you looking at the schedule and you seeing 20 minutes because the freaking conductors can't get on the train.
Yeah, and not enough bus drivers or train conductors.
So this is the effect of the whole vaccine for the city. I know that Mayor de Blasio is trying to get us to 100% as close as he can, but you gotta look. De Blasio, you gotta look at it as the big picture, bro. Like, this is gonna affect everybody. It's gonna affect the work. It's gonna affect the workload. We already took a loss last year in the pandemic. Nobody working. Everything locked down for months. So, think about it.
I feel like it's crazy that you say that, like the workers, right? Because the governor was talking about bringing in like the National Guard to fill in those slots, So even then, the city gonna get what they gonna get. The city gonna get what they want. You know what I'm saying? That's just gonna be a fact. What about the little girl, right? That has to worry about her getting milk for her cereal in the morning because their mom might not have money because they quit their jobs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is big. I feel like you gotta check the family.
Also, jobs is livelihoods, and you and I know this perfectly, Aaron. Jobs is livelihoods, so people gonna lose their place. People gonna lose their money. They're spending money to do the things they need to do to provide. So yeah,
and that's the thing. Companies don't give a shit. You feel me? They'll shut down a whole situation just so they can save money, even if it means putting 10 to 12 people out of work during the pandemic to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. I always feel like, that's why people should like be in business for themselves, especially when you're navigating corporate America. You gotta be in business for yourself. Go get what you want. If they want to use your services and your time, cool. Ask for that raise. You know what I'm saying? Ask for those bonuses. Do what you gotta do. If you're not in corporate America and you want to start your own independent shit, go do that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas are sitting at home during the COVID. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people sitting at home and they just came up with their own shit because your little girl needs milk. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna give her milk?
Bills gotta get paid.
Yeah, granted, you got like the little rent relief, but winter's here. So people spending their money not paying rent and shit. Then here we are, you look up, it's October, and you owe like $16,050 in rent. And they want that shit yesterday. And they work tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, you gotta do your own research and see what works for you to make the most, informed decision you can make for your family.
And right now, with New York City, the homeless population shot up, and there's so much, like they're everywhere. So now that winter's coming, and now with this coming in, it's going to be a whole new breed of more homeless families traveling through New York City in the trains, in the stations in 34th Street, 42nd.
That's why
it's not a game.
That's why the streets ain't safe now, because a lot of motherfuckers is homeless. You feel me? A lot of people is homeless out in these streets. They don't know how to, maneuver in this type of situation, because these are new homeless people, not the career people. So they doing what they gotta do. They leaving it up to survival. So if you gotta punch an old lady in the face and take her purse, you feel me? Gotta do.
I'm not saying not funny, but the way he said it.
Literally people that actually did happen to, and that's all over the news, man.
Now in no way I'm condoning old people getting punched in the face and get their stuff took. For God's sakes, I got a grandmother. You know what I'm saying? I worry about her walking her dog, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because people be crazy out here. And a lot of those people be the ones that was homeless because they were fucking around in that pandemic, doing, you know what I'm saying? You know, not saving their money and doing it right.
Mental health illness is real out here, y'all.
Yeah, it really is, y'all. It really is, man. This whole pandemic is, in general. I mean, I guess the mandate. I mean, I don't have a problem with the vaccine. My problem is them forcing it on people, because a lot of people that don't want to take it because it's something they believe. It could be religious reasons. It could be health reasons. You know, many people don't know. You know, the reasons for it. I don't think it should be forced on everybody. That just be dope.
Yeah, that was Kyrie was talking about too.
Yeah.
He said he didn't mind the vaccine. He just didn't want it to be like forced. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
To be clear, it wasn't forced for a little bit. It wasn't forced for like about 4 or 5 months.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Now,
Yeah.
I talk about now. It's really forcing it now, which I'm not surprised. 'Cause I knew this was going to happen. I predict this like a long time ago that this is going to happen.
Like governments and shit, it's like, you know, they waited for y'all to make a decision. They seen, you know, people was going through COVID. You know, they were looking for a cure and everything like that. They're looking for something that, you know, that can help prevent this shit. Something actually comes out, you know what I'm saying, to help prevent it, because they see 100,000 people dying every day. You know what I'm saying? Millions of people dying every day, you know. It finally comes out and niggas is like, oh, I don't know about that.
Word.
I was like, oh, I don't know about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I'm like, bro, wasn't y'all the same one saying like, yo, let's wait till something come out? You know what I'm saying? And then it come out, right? it comes out and they're like, oh, nah, I don't know, bro. It might not be for me. You know what I'm saying?
But to be honest, y'all, I don't know. Like, I do want to get back to the normalcy of life, and can't really do much, you know, unless we get vaccinated. I don't like wearing a mask all the time.
Well, it's at the point now where if you're vaccinated, you could do stuff. You know what I'm saying? So now in the city, it's like you're trying, you know, how can I put this? You're trying to, you want to do shit with your friends, right? You want to like do stuff with your loved ones. Like, right, I'll give you a perfect example. I'm vaccinated, right? Bay is not. You know what I'm saying? She has her opinion on that shit, you know what I'm saying? And I hit her with, hey, your body, your choice, bro. But we haven't been on a city date, right? Since the mandate. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I want to take her on city dates. There's bomb-ass restaurants I want her to go to, but unless we sitting outside, we can't go. And I like my dates inside because I'm an intimate ass nigga, you feel me? That is in touch with his sensitive side. You feel me? So I want to take you on a date and shit, right? We going inside and we gonna have a little candle, you know. We got a little candle, you know, candlelight situation you lit. That brings, you know, the intimacy. Because you know after the intimacy, you gonna go and see this dick. You feel me? But before that, we gotta get to the date. With this COVID shit, I can't do that. I gotta go to these restaurants out here, which we already went to, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, come on now. And then she's like, nah, I'm not doing it. My body, my choice. So
my body, my choice, bro.
My body, my choice, yo.
But I gotta make the effective choice to not take you on a city date. Because you know what I'm saying?
Yo, I remember there was reports of people getting punched, people asking for the vaccine card and punching people in the face and stuff and all that. So
wait, hold on. Run that back again. I didn't hear that clear.
I remember people going to the restaurants and somebody asked at the door, "Let me see your vaccine card," and the person punched them in the face.
Oh, I think I heard about that before. I think this Run restaurant in 42nd Street.
Yeah. They got food there,
yeah,
but
crazy,
it's real it's like old bougie. You know what I'm saying? It's not like new bougie and shit. It's really old bougie.
So
but,
So even the front-facing people gotta watch for themselves because you know you got a lot of ignorant people who don't want to show their card or is not vaccinated, so they want us to roll up in there.
To be honest, son, I'm gonna keep it 100 on this, yo. This whole thing is making everybody segregated, man, and it shows right now. Like just by you saying that right now, like it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
Oh, because it's like, I bet lady was asking her like, "Yo, where's your pass?" Just because you know they gotta ask that now.
Yeah, of course.
And these guys are from like Texas, where they don't got restrictions like that. They be doing let them do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So they come up here, we got structure, you know, and stability, and we're like, no, we can't let your unvaccinated ass in here. You're gonna contaminate our shit. You stay outside. They didn't want to do that shit, and then they got rowdy. You know, beat the poor lady up just for asking. You know what I'm saying? I heard somebody got robbed for their vax card. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
Got lined up. Oh, run your vax card. Hurry up. You know what I'm saying? And then he took the vax card. Now, thankfully, he got the Excelsior pass you use it on your phone. But, you know, it's real out here. You know what I'm saying? It is serious.
They're running you for your vax card shit, bro. I don't even take that shit out. I just even have the picture on my phone, bro.
Mind you, they were selling them shits on IG for like $135 from a source I can't name at this time.
Crazy. But let's go to the next topic. You got to tell me about the store, though, sir. Go to the next topic.
Crazy.
Last episode, we spoke about Dave Chappelle and Netflix Flurry. Since the last episode, have y'all seen this Netflix Flurry series yet? This show yet?
I ain't gonna lie. You's on right now. I've been watching that. I ain't get
You still know about this Dave Chappelle thing yet?
I didn't get a chance to check it out yet.
Thanks, yeah. Check it out, yeah. But here's an update about this Dave Chappelle situation. You know, Netflix employee walked out on Dave Chappelle they walk out on their job to strike about the Dave Chappelle thing. How y'all feel about that?
Bro, he already got paid. Like, what the fuck? What are we talking about? Netflix what are you gonna do? Ask for the money back? You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on now. It's crazy. We have so much shit on Netflix right now. I can show you this shit. We have so much shit on Netflix right now that you could be protesting about, right?
The cuties. Come on, that need to be protested. That thing is like, what the freak was that, son?
So basically,
and I didn't watch it. I saw clips of it, and it was very uncomfortable. It was very uncomfortable, son.
I was
very
like,
uncomfortable.
I didn't want to watch that because I didn't want Chris Hansen coming to my door talking about, what are you doing? You know, what is your name real quick? And pull out a whole chat log that I did not type. You feel me? Crazy. Like, so you could have protested that, right?
Facts, yo.
But your protest now Dave Chappelle gets on a special, talks about, you know, trans people, you know, which thing he was talking about was true, and this situation proves such. Y'all get mad and want to protest. It sounds like, and it's crazy. I could definitely relate. I went through this shit this week. You know what I'm saying? I said some shit, you know what I'm saying, which was fucked up. But it was fact. So basically, you know, people get in an uproar. And there's a lot that comes down to it when it comes down to this outrage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Outrage. We didn't have this outrage in the 90s.
Gordon, we definitely didn't, yo. Yeah. Social media, man. Social media play a big part in outrage because they could go on social media, say something they like, get tweet about it, and then it go viral, and everybody else follow that suit. And yeah.
It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up because it's like, I understand there's certain things, right, you really can't say, you know, because, you know, it's really fucked up. Like, I had a joke, right, about, you know, a guy in a wheelchair coming home to see his wife cheating on him with an able-bodied person. You know what I'm saying? And I had a joke, right, that I told Bay. And as I said it, as I finished saying it, Bay looked at me in disgust. And I thought about it, and I'm like, yo, bro, I should never say that shit. You feel me?
I'm pretty sure he should. I'm pretty sure he should.
And I'm not gonna say it tonight as much as I want to. I don't want to say it tonight, but I'll say after the shit. After the shit.
yeah, please. We got enough controversy for 1 week, so we don't need another one. You don't need another one. No.
Honestly, like, there's a lot of things you could be outraged about. That you could be outraged about. This shit is a fact. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I just feel people want to protest, just so they can say they protest.
Fact, and the fact that we spoke about this last episode, and my thing through Stan, I feel like he did not say nothing wrong in the special.
He didn't, bro.
I just feel like y'all need to stop. Y'all doing too much. I'm sorry.
This new wave of canceling culture and blowing things out of proportion, bro. That's what the new wave is right now. And
it is, yeah.
It ain't cool, bro.
It's not cool, man. And I stand for Dave Chappelle. I stand for Dave Chappelle.
We all do. It's a Premier Boy message. Premier Boy stand for Dave Chappelle.
And malimal too, because he really want to talk about this topic. So we don't know where you're at, bro. But yeah.
Damn, bro, you're missing out on everything.
I'm too tired.
So we might need to get a milk carton and put malimal face on it. So yeah, real malimal.
I'm dead.
What rhymes with tired?
Yeah. He been taking too many days off this season, man.
He's no calling man.
He gonna come back on the playment line, man. Malimal, man.
Back chat full.
Oh man, we miss you, bro. Come in, son. Come in.
Yes.
Next topic, y'all. Versus review. Last verse we had Big Daddy Kane versus KRS-One. Have y'all seen it? And what y'all think about this versus?
I ain't gonna lie. I saw the highlights. I didn't sit through the whole shit, but I definitely saw some highlights. And I'm not gonna hold you. KRS definitely impressed me in that one. You know what I'm saying? It was a really solid battle. It was really solid, classic battle. Some shit that I would have saw in 89, 90 or some shit if I was a little older. But yeah, man. Like, KRS definitely impressed me on that one because he had, like, you gotta understand, like, he had a lot of hits and shit. But, we never really understood. A lot of people don't understand how deep his catalog goes. Now I said this on his podcast, right? I thought Big Daddy Kane was going to get it. He was going to kill it, and that was going to be the end of the verses. He was going to dance his way up out of there, and be fly doing it. But the way he was moving like he was an old guy. You feel me? He wasn't doing none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You up there and stuff. But I felt like your performance would have helped get you the victory. However, KRS came out with the victory. He had his bars. It made me feel like I was up there going for the win and shit. You feel me? Like, it was lit. But yeah, all in all, yeah. This is a big W for BDP. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to BX.
This version was good. Better than I expect. I mean, of course, I take that back. It was great. I do agree with one thing though. KRS-One came with the energy. I'm about to say last episode. I agree with Sands. I did say Big Daddy Kane as well was gonna win. And I know I also mentioned that I was not a big KRS-One fan. I never was. Until that versus, it made me into a KRS-One fan. I was like, yo, he brought that energy. I forgot many songs that I didn't know that he did. I liked the song they did. I just didn't know it was him. I was like, yo, like, wow. But the winner for me, hip hop. That's my win. I can't even pick a winner on this one.
It's always can't pick one. Always want to be like, who won? The fans. Like, that's some shit, bro. Like,
son, you do that a lot. This is my first time really doing. I never did this before, so I never did it before. So this is my first time doing it. Hip hop did one. They also brought out MOP was there. Be Nice and Smooth was there. Eric B was there. I'm trying to think everybody else was there. trying to remember everybody else.
It was like an old head convention.
It was a lot of old school rappers, man. He did, of course, Big Daddy King did a tribute to Biz Markie. Yeah, it was a dope, man. It was dope, man. I enjoyed that versus, man. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, man. And Roddy, I know you say you didn't watch that versus, right? You got a chance to watch it, right?
Nah, I ain't get a chance.
All right. So, but one thing that it was another versus that happened over the weekend. The Super Cat Icon, but I didn't get you to watch it. But one highlight about that versus was he brought up Busta Rhymes. And now what's on everybody's mind is who Busta Rhymes should go against in the verses. Like, of course, one answer is obvious, but who else do you think could go against Busta Rhymes?
Why have I've been saying that Twista could also match Busta Rhymes because they both have the fast rapping style, and it would. Yeah, I think Twista hasn't gone yet too. So I don't know. Let's see if that pans out too, because sometimes they just throw people together.
And that's an instant choice. You said Twista. That's an instant choice. I know for me, of course, Missy. Of course, straight up Missy won. I know everybody won that one, Busta versus Missy, because they know their style is so similar, and at the same time not the same as well. But also, the fact that, but also maybe to do Busta versus Missy, they had a commercial last year, a Dorito commercial, last year with them together, and they were, but like I guess looking like they were like rapping against each other. That would maybe realize that them two should do a versus together. Also on the Shade Room, they would mention one name that I didn't think about, but then I thought about it. Yo, this might be an instant matchup. I don't know. It might be a little weird, but also instant. This is Busta versus LL. What y'all think about that?
I don't know about LL, bro. I don't know. LL might be close. I think LL, because LL do got energy too, like Busta. So
yeah,
it could be close. When I think about it now, yeah, it could be close. His latest stuff are more, well, even Busta has some lady stuff because he got that song with Mariah and Janice. So
yeah,
it could even out a little.
Yeah, Busta just came out with an album, I believe, either earlier this year or last year. I think he did come out with an album like recently, like literally recently. Busta just came out with an album.
We don't know his new stuff.
I don't remember. He came out with a song. He came out. I don't remember his. I don't remember. I don't know about hers. I know he got a new project out though. Also, he was just on Masked Singer like last season as well at the Dragon.
Oh, I gotta check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but LL and Busta, I think that might also be a good match. Remember, we always talked about somebody for LL as well because
we did.
He should go up, yo. Like he have a lot of joints for verses.
I agree. I think it's time for LL to have a versus, though. I agree. I think it's time for LL to have a versus. LL could fit with Busta because Busta was there and kind of in the 90s. Yeah. So it's kind of cool, but I'm not sure. Sam, what do you think about that? First, say who Busta should go against, and then next also, they saying rumors about LL versus Busta, and then I got something else about Busta after this. But what you got, Sam?
All right, real quick. Missy should be going up against Busta as the first intergender versus. You know what I'm saying?
No, not the first. She's not the first.
The first intergender versus?
Nah, it was John Legend and Alicia Keys was the first.
That was a versus?
Yeah, well, it was a versus. It was a versus, but it wasn't it was an uplifted versus, but they were the first intergender though.
Okay, well, this would be the second.
In terms of hip hop, she would be the first hip hop intergender though.
Yeah, I believe that.
Think about that, then yeah.
And I think that'll be yet another feather in Missy's cap though.
It would be, yeah.
So yeah. Also LL and Busta, that would be dope too. The question will remain, do LL got like 20 hits for Busta?
So we spoke about this many times. We know LL got hits. We already know already.
I know LL got 20 hits, period. But do he have 20 sufficient hits to go up against 3 eras of Busta Rhymes, because that's what you're battle for.
Y'all, I mean, you know, LO was out in the game longer than Busta though.
That's true. You know what I'm saying?
So LO definitely got his for verses.
Yeah, but because here's the thing, there's one LO, right? I'm considering performance wise too. It's one.
Two. That's another. He killed his performance too. He got energy when he perform. Definitely do it.
Top of that, you don't even know what Busta Rhymes you getting. You don't know if you're getting new school Busta. You don't know if you're getting put your hands where my see Busta. You don't know if you touch it Busta. You don't know if you're getting, you know,
the younger Busta we had in that group. I forgot the group called.
Yeah,
the ride with the ride to the back.
Yeah, leaders in new school.
Oh, leaders school. Oh yeah, okay.
You don't know if you're getting, you know, fast ass rapping ass Busta. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you getting, and then you might get on.
But Sands, he did perform at the VMAs recently, so
yeah,
he gonna bring that same energy.
Yeah, exactly. Busta been performing a lot more recently. I remember my sister said she saw Busta at Tonic one time, just chilling. Tonic in the city, just chilling.
Wow, my nigga.
And the thing about it, I heard that his favorite spot in the city. He always go there. Like maybe people said they see Busta in there. Like many people said they seen Busta.
You know what's crazy? I remember there was a story, right? My sister told me because he pulled up in the Popeyes down in at the Popeyes. My sister used to work out down in Lower Manhattan back in the day, and he was treating the front people badly. You feel me? Like he was treating the cashiers badly this one night.
Oh wow!
And came out the back and she was on chicken duty. You feel me? And she did called him a bitch. Right to his face, and then he left because he had like the fries. She that was frying chicken as this shit happened, and she always had like a thing with that. Always calling out like, you know, people and shit. She called Flavor Flav ugly in back in like '87 when he pulled up to the park by my grand's house, and my dad was at the store at the time, and he linked up with Public Enemy, you know, and then tapped all of like being 3 years old. Flavor Flav came to her, right? And he was like, "Oh no, you ugly." I was like,
"Wait, she said it to Busta?"
She said it to Flavor Flav in his face.
Flavor, dang.
Then grew up and called Busta Rhymes a bitch. And
full circle. Also, one thing that I want to say about Busta Man Random is completely off topic. But the one thing about Busta, yo, I always talk about The Last Dragon, one of my favorite movies of all time. He should be shown off if they would make the remake. I always say that he should be shown off if they would make a remake.
Yeah, it fits.
He fit that, and he fit that show with energy, man. He fit that energy like for real. Even now.
But he gotta get hair and shit.
Gotta get the hair back though, but yeah.
Yeah, man.
But back to Busta though. Yeah, I mean, I do agree that him and Missy should go against each other. I agree with that 100%. 100%. But Roddy's choice with him and Twister would be interesting too. But they was around the same time as well. Even though Twister was in the 90s, but he wasn't as big in the 90s or too slow jam. And they styles is kind of the same. That could fit as well. Busta LL could fit too. I'm not gonna hold you. Busta LL could fit too.
Hits for verses.
You say LL don't fit for verses?
No, I said I don't think Twister has enough hits for verses.
It's true. I mean,
like, what's 20 songs of Twister you like? Like 20.
I can't even say that.
I can't answer that. I'm not the biggest Twister fan. I can't even answer that. But I know he's been around for a long time, so he might
been around for a little while though.
Like they're like Too Short. Too Short. I'm not a big fan of Too Short, but he had a versus or E40. Like, you know, maybe in their area. If you're a fan of the area, then he could put up some. Or if he was around the early day when he come up with an album in the 90s, then it's a possibility. But I wouldn't want to see Twister versus Busta for the simple fact of I'm not a big fan of Twister, you know.
I mean, like I was saying, right now with reverses, they're just throwing people who's available to do it. So I'm just throwing stuff out there because it's been known that they've just been matching people who's available to just go against each other and do it.
Oh, also, because I heard rumors that it's not a rumor. This is the truth. I heard that 5 rappers turned down Busta's versus requests. I don't know who these 5 rappers are. I wish I knew. I wish I knew who the 5 are, but I heard 5 of them turned down Busta requests for verses.
They sound pretty scary, bro. They already know he got.
That's a fact. If I can find who the 5, I'll be happy right now. Like if I can find out who the 5 who Busta turned down, who turned down Busta's request. But if I had to down, if I had to predict who what is that?
You think Jay-Z turned him down?
I think Jay-Z could be one of them. Jay-Z probably don't want to do verses. You know, he all high and mighty. I think Jay-Z might be one because they know each other for a long time since high school. So they've been in school together.
I think Jay-Z got 20 hits for him though.
Of course.
Come on, like really excited, like really excited.
No, because a lot of people don't think Jay-Z don't got enough hits for verses.
Who think that?
Was he say some shit like that last month?
That was for
Who said that? Who said that? No, he said about Nas.
That's kind of the same shit.
It is kind of the same thing.
Because got
That's so funny.
20 for a versus against Busta too.
I mean, if I had to pick who I think the 5, I think Jay-Z is probably one of them because Jay-Z ain't gonna do no verses. Yeah, I think probably maybe Eminem, maybe T.I. I believe T.I. because T.I. was 3 for verses at one point, but he had to pick his battle.
I think Eminem would, because of Eminem's fan base and Eminem's high piece, he may have come out as a draw, or may come out as a fair game. I don't know.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I think people probably turn down people versus because probably the chemistry might not work. Because that could be it too.
That's
people,
true.
That could be it too. Because not everybody. Wait. I think I found them. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the 5 that turned up. The 5 rappers. Hopefully, let's see. But continue. Anything else you want to say about it, though?
Yeah, I mean, I can see him battle Q-Tip as well.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. That
oh wow,
a good one.
I didn't even think about that, bros.
I forgot about. It was in my head. That was in my head, but I glad you said it out loud though. I glad you said it out loud. That one was in my head, but yeah. Wait for that way. Wait for Q-Tip would be a good one for Busta.
They did an album together called Abstract and the Dragon.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that's true. I remember that album.
And I always thought that was a fire album. It didn't get the credit it really. I think it was pretty. I think they credited it decently, but I feel like it was a really, really dope album. Yeah, man. Q-Tip got enough hits. Tribe Called Quest, his own joint. You know what I'm saying? So does Busta, and he was still putting out music kind of concurrently with him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. He can do it too.
I got the list. Who turned down.
Let's do this. I'm ready.
I only got 3. But I only got 3 though. We was right about one. Jay-Z was one of them.
Oh wow.
Jay-Z was one of them. Lil Wayne.
Really?
And I was right too. Eminem. That is crazy.
They turned him down?
Yeah. The dude named Crazy Legs said they 5 rappers did turn down. He only revealed 3 of them.
I'm surprised.
I'm not surprised about Jay-Z because Jay-Z don't want to do verses.
I'm
pretty
more
sure
Wayne and M.
I am shocked about M though. And it's funny because we both talk about M and Lil Wayne in one of the episodes too. Like they should do verses together. We just spoke about that like a while back.
Because Lil Wayne got hits too. You know what I'm saying?
He do got hits.
Of course.
Yeah.
So
Eminem got hits. Eminem got hits. I think, like I said, I think for Eminem, probably want to go get 50. That seemed to make the most sense. I wouldn't be surprised if Eminem probably.
Not even Dre?
Got 20 hits.
That could work too. Eminem and Dre. That could actually work too.
Eminem and Dre are better, but I think Dre trying to go after Diddy though.
Diddy Dre ain't the one. Diddy Dre don't want Diddy. Have anybody respond to Dre yet? I don't think so. I mean,
I
had Dre
don't think
respond to Diddy?
Dre.
I don't think Dre don't want
Diddy
to
keep
do a verse.
calling him out.
Dre. I know who responded to Dre.
I know 50. I mean, Diddy did. I've been talking about the Dre to respond to Diddy. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh nah. But his ex
exactly. Shoot, right.
Dre at the funeral papers.
Sure, yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible. I know Dre right now. Dre trying to focus on that halftime show right now, son. That's what he focusing on, that halftime show that he got to do with Eminem and Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar. That's what he focusing on right now.
That's gonna be a dope ass halftime.
Wait, ain't Busta on that too? No, Busta ain't on that, right?
No, I don't think so.
No. But yeah, man, like Busta names, so we was right about who turned down Busta Rhymes. Jay-Z.
Right.
Which I'm not surprised, but it makes sense if they do the verses because they went to school together. Mm-hmm. And Busta said that a long time ago too. He wanted to do it against Jay-Z, but he know Jay-Z didn't want to do it. DMX with another one that said he wanted to do one with Jay-Z, but he know Jay-Z wouldn't want to do it. Mm-hmm. Like I said, Eminem. I check about Eminem, but I got a feeling Eminem probably would do it with 50 or maybe Dre.
I think Jay-Z would turn it into his his own show, like the way he is.
Unless I think Jay-Z probably would want an Icon one instead. Like, you know how Icon now they're doing like the solo artists. Like, I think
that's the only way he'll do it, and they gotta pay him a big buck.
Yeah, and
or have him put it on Tidal, make it a Tidal exclusive.
That could be it too. I think that's probably what it is. Jay-Z probably like, yo, if it's not on Tidal, I don't want it. If it's not on Tidal, I don't want it.
He gotta control how it's viewed. I get it.
Yeah.
So he can make his ends back, right? He's a business.
Yeah.
It'll be the only verses that's not on Triller. Only on top, like Money and Violence.
But speaking of the Icon versus Icon, who y'all think is the next one to go up on the Icon list versus Icon? Let me go first. I think it's Mariah. I think it's time for Mariah to have an Icon one. If nobody can pair her with anybody, give her an Icon versus.
I think they probably give it to Lauryn Hill. But she might show up late to it. So
like you'll be on.
Just showing up late, bro.
She does though. She does though. She always show up late though. We're not even lying about that. We're not lying about. She always late though.
You're gonna have like 3 DJs doing an opening set. You know what I'm saying? Like IG Live is gonna be a whole mess. You know what I'm saying? And then like at 1 a.m, like right about now, what she be getting on.
Back. Right? I would be surprised about Bell show up now too, son.
Yeah, it's like 1:04. Yeah, she'll be starting right now.
Facts. What about you? Like, who do we be for Icon? Next, who do you think will be next for Icon?
I don't know, bro. Like, it's gonna be somebody who is a sleeper, like somebody we know got low-key hits, but haven't put out stuff in a very long time, bro. That's why I think it's gonna be the Icons.
But if
somebody we don't know, somebody we haven't heard about for years, but they come back out with them for a while. Like, oh wow, this person. Yeah, I remember this person.
Yeah, so I said Mariah. Sam said Lauryn Hill, and you said somebody who, like, give me an example. Yeah, give me an example, Roddy. You can't.
I can't think off the top of my head though, bro.
Yeah, give us an answer, yo. Yeah, give us like at least one answer. At least one answer. Like who you feel is that right now? I'm saying like who you feel is that right now? Like that you mentioned. Who you feel is that right now?
Like
maybe like Joe, maybe like Donna Jones.
I ain't gonna lie, I do want to see Joe go up there.
Joe, right?
I do want to see Joe go up there, bro.
Yeah, that'd be Joe. Like
Joe be a great night.
I'd rather see Joe in the actual verses than him in the Icon. I feel like Joe versus Brian McKnight could definitely happen.
That's definitely.
I feel that. I feel that way, yo. Like I said, but
I wouldn't want to just see a Joe concert.
I mean, not really, because not
really.
I saw that at Wayne Gate. I'm good. I need to see him in a battle.
I feel like for Icon, it gotta be somebody that you can't put against anybody. Like Buster could fit in the icon in a sort of sense. So so people turn him down. He might as well have put him in the icon, or
Yeah.
or like Lauryn Hill, or Jay-Z, Beyonce. Remember Rihanna, stuff like that. You know, Mary, because clearly Mary's another one that we can't really pair up with somebody.
Mary.
Oh, we could probably do LL too.
Nah,
LL
put
could.
Mary against Tony Braxton.
Matty Mel, so Matty Mel, we know Matty Mel root for Tony, so he went for
Yeah,
Tony.
wow, but yeah, I guess.
He no Mally went for Tony. I mean, I'm a fan of I'm a fan of Tony, and I love her music, and she's always had a question of her, but Mary got this. Mary got a lot more talented music. Both of them got talented music, but Mary would definitely win against Tony.
Or even if they did a icons with TLC.
Oh yeah, definitely, son. Now, that could definitely work too. Wow, that could definitely work too. Actually, icon with TLC, that could work. That could definitely work. Wow, that's a good one, Roddy. That's a good one, son. But since we had our original main event topic, but since Matty Mel not here, this is the new main event topic. Yo, Darius McClain, man. Eddie Winslow, why, man? Like Eddie Winslow is dating Cindy Starr, or allegedly dating Cindy Starr. How y'all feel about that?
Hey, his body, his choice.
What are you gonna say tonight?
That's my line tonight. That's my go-to. Your body, your choice. My body, my choice. His body, his choice. My girl, right? She's probably gonna try to ask that to me, right? And I'm my body, my choice.
That could be the word of the day. My body, my choice. That's the word of the day. So
it's gonna be fucked up. But hey, my body, my choice. Right? Wait, Winslow, man, you gotta understand, bro. He been on that shit. You feel me? And with Murder Lurkle, you feel me? Like, but here's my thing, though, right?
Okay.
It's Atlanta we talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? In the words of Diddy. So we always talk in black spaces, right? We always talk about Hollywood being weird and shit, right?
Yeah.
Atlanta is just as weird. I always feel like people with money, when you have money, you have the time and the money to do weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that transgender sex is weird, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's really a thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, I'm not saying, all right, I gotta put this. I'm not saying like it's weird or nothing, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different preferences out here, you feel me? And Hollywood and Atlanta, they boost that type of shit, you feel me? Not against it, not like, talking down on it, but it's just a fact. Look it up. But yeah, man. So in Atlanta, that's a really big situation. You gotta be careful out in the streets, and thinking you gonna get some pastrami and shit. You feel me? Get some roast beef. You fuck around, get a bag of cashews and shit. You feel me? We fuck around thinking, right? You gonna get like some grapefruits and shit. Little titties and shit. And you go down there. You go down south. And you fill a couple grapes. And that's it. Just grapes and eggplant. You feel me? And it's fucked up. Now, if that's what you're into, hey, your body, your choice, yo. Do you. You feel me? But, these are questions you got to ask in Atlanta. Because apparently, dudes be getting caught up. Look at Bobby Valentino. He been on that shit. You feel me?
Yeah. He was on Cindy Star. I was going to mention that.
You know what I'm saying?
He was on Cindy Star.
Matter of fact, on top of that,
allegedly Chingy as well. Allegedly
Chingy as well. Right.
Lil Durk. He just recently got caught with the tranny. You feel me? Left his shorty, cheated on his shorty with a tranny. You feel me? Like, it was crazy.
We were about to mention that too, but yeah, craziness.
Yeah, he was out here in these streets. He caught up, deleted all his Facebook, deleted all his Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, listen, like, if you like what you like, you like what you like your shit. You know what I'm saying? Basically, like your shit, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Is it like if you're like out here thinking it's one way and there's another, and you get upset, I can understand that too, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? You think, like I said before, you think you getting pastrami's, right? But you fucking around out here, you reach down there, you grabbing some grape snake plants, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's wild, you know? And so, like, to my trans people, what I will say is, right, you know, you gotta be open. You gotta be open with people, man, letting them know, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I used to be a dude out here in these streets, but now I'm a lady. You know what I'm saying? Will you, you know what I'm saying?
Can you accept that?
Yeah, are you good with that? Then it's up to the dude to be like, I bet, yeah, you know, I can ride with this, or nah, I can't get with this. I like, you know, pastrami. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you gotta make that. I feel like, you know, you guys gotta make that known first, and then have that, because y'all want us to accept your choice, right?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And we do. As I'll say this, I don't know about anybody else, but as Premier Boys podcast, I accept people's choices. You feel me? But you gotta also accept, you know, dude's choices on whether or not, you know, whether or not you want to do that or not. You know what I'm saying? And it goes both ways. So that way you don't got celebrities deleting their Instagram.
Yeah, I mean, when I heard about the story, I mean, I seen the video, so I was like, I was I was shocked. I was shocked. Yeah, I was shocked. I like, oh, they're like, dang, Eddie, why, son? Why, yo? You got a fiance at home, son. Why, son? Of course he lying about it. Like, oh, me and 100 friends. But dude, you kiss her in the mouth. Like, also,
Now,
like, yeah, well, hold on.
I might have kissed some of my female friends in the mouth back in the day. So I get it.
So we all kiss a female friend in the mouth before. But what got me was he tried to get Harriet involved, man. Your TV mother Harriet involved, man. Can't have her up in the video like, Eddie, my son did not do this. He did not do this. I'm like, oh my god.
I know, right? I see.
When I see that, I was laughing.
Shout out to Black Harriet on this one, man.
Yeah, I love her, man. I love her, man. Harriet.
That's OG Harriet, not
it is
OG Harriet.
OG Harriet, not Gina's mom, Harriet. Also,
yeah.
Sugar Mama, the Proud Family in January, Proud Family, Louder and Prouder in January.
Who, Harriet?
Yeah, she in there.
That's lit. I like that.
She in there, yeah. All the original characters.
All of them returning.
All of them returning except for Orlando, the only one that's not returning.
Well,
all them returning except for Orlando. You ain't know. But I'm happy. By the way, happy that he's doing good now too, yo.
Yeah,
we talk about him a lot. We talk about him a lot on the show. Not even negative, but old school show. You know, acknowledge all his childhood accomplishment. I'm happy he's doing better. So let's go off the topic a little bit. Yeah, but
you know,
but
going through addiction, stop, get some help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got believe in yourself.
You got saved and everything. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, but back to the main topic. My bad for a little bit, for that segue a little bit. But yeah. But my thing is, you know, Eddie Winslow's a Taurus when he got his weird choice of women. The woman before that was Superhead that he was dealing with, and we know what happened with that.
Well, I can see why he dealing with Superhead. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but she left him for Lil Wayne. But yeah.
That's Atlanta.
I'm dead.
Right.
But I'm not gonna hold you. This whole thing is crazy. Cindy Star, she always she always cheat in the public eye, always doing her thing, tricking dudes. Apparently the rumor said that she doing this so she could get back on Love and Hip Hop New York. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, but yeah.
When you won Love and Hip Hop, they want you to have a storyline, but you're not interested.
Yeah, I guess they try to bring him into the storyline. They're trying to bring him into the storyline, I guess, for Love and Hip Hop.
So a lot of people, if you have a regular life, they just take you off because you're not interested to the show.
Exactly. They want drama. Mona Love just want drama, son.
You know what? We were talking about drama, right? I seen a video on World Star of her fighting these dudes because she tricked one of them. You know what I'm saying? he thought he was grabbing some pastrami's and he ended up grabbing eggplant. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, he got mad. He got his boys. They were trying to fight him. The crazy thing about it was City was holding her own. She was beating some ass, bro, in heels, no less. And I'm like, well, damn, you know, just they couldn't do that shit. So that's crazy, you know.
Yeah.
It was a big thing. So yeah, for the drama effect of it, I could definitely see it because she was up there before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she was on Love and Hip Hop before. I believe it was season 8 or 9.
Yeah.
I don't know what season they're on now, but she was in New York. I remember. Because she'll try to do music or something. I think she'll try to do music. But she was on there the last time.
So they were
Like
trying
at the end of the day, all I can say about this is Sydney Star trying to get that come up and stay in the spotlight. So
She is.
you know, these stories of these rappers is her way in to the
definitely.
spotlight. Even though she have nothing to offer, she's not she's a tranny, so obviously they talking about her for that. But you know, she already have no talent. So yeah. So
apparently she a rapper. She really bad at it. A singer. Well, she one of them. She really bad at it.
My nigga.
You got a lot of those.
We does. We really does.
But like you said, like Eddie, he do have a weird choice of picking his ladies. So even though he's saying unquote they're friends and
your action
other publications that they've been dating since February. Huh?
Yeah. I agree, yeah.
Yeah, they're saying they was dating since February and shit. So what you gotta say about that, Eddie Winslow? Yo, you caught red-handed. Stop the lies. Stop the blood clot lies.
And that's the thing. Like if you, like I said before, if you into that, it's time for acceptance. You feel me? We had I remember when Mr. C came out. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
And they caught him on tape, you know, trying to, you know, get some stuff done to him, you know, to try to do some things to him. And, you know, he didn't get those. I don't think he got those things done to him in that video, but you know what I'm saying? It came out that, you know, he was out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was.
And then he had to come out. Now, it's a good thing. Like, I wouldn't have came out on, like, if it was me, I wouldn't have came out on the radio. But, you know what I'm saying? He had the heart. He put it out there. You know, he put his cards on the table. He was like, yo, listen, you know, I might, you know, you might see me out here in the streets with, you know, with a shorty that used to be a dude. If you do, just mind your business. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. And people accepted that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's cool because we're in a time now where it's like, I bet, you know, you could love whoever you want to love. You feel me?
Yeah.
So if Eddie Winslow and, you know, old girl, like, you know, if they official, then they official is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He knows what he's getting himself into. You know what I'm saying? You know, he knows what it is. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying, it's not like it's a robbery of, you know, of your thoughts and shit. But because you already know where you at. So now it's like, you know, you're gonna rock with it when she is. And they're gonna be good if they date. If they friends, then they friends. Like, come on now.
Yeah, but first thing first, shout out to Mr. C, man. You know, once upon a time he shot us out on in the club before. You know, shout out, you know,
one of my favorite DJs, man.
One of my favorite. He actually is one of my favorite DJs. And I remember that time he was on the radio. He told about what he was dealing with, stuff like that. And I think in a sort of sense, it was crazy that he did that, but it made me respect him even more because he was honest about it. You know
how hard get people to live in.
Hard, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he's able to do that on a public forum like that, it definitely set a way for other people, whether they know it or not. It definitely set another way for people to be like, yo, I want to live in my truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He came out, he spoke his truth, and he's living in it comfortably. And I want to do that too. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens. That's when you live out loud. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Live out loud.
True. And like I said,
so like,
let me finish this thing with Eddie Winslow. Yeah, I mean, hey, I just want you to be honest, bro. That's it, man. You know, always been a fan. You know, dope actor. You got talent. You're a dope singer, man. Be honest, man. Just be honest, yo. You dating her. You're not dating her. Y'all just friends. Y'all friend with benefit. To be honest, bro. That's it. That's it, man. That's it, man. Just be
You
honest,
get
man.
caught with these. You get caught with these videos and these things. Just tell the truth, like you saying, bro. Like
Yeah.
we understand though, but do remember that it may slow down your auditions, bro.
True. True.
It may slow down your income for the new stuff you got coming out.
I mean, he already on a show now. I forgot what show he's on. I think it's on that. It's on that Black app. I forgot what the show called. I think it's. I think it's
All
started with
Black?
an M. It's on Black. It's on that app Black. I forgot what. I think it's started with an M. I think Mahogany. I think that's the show.
They got
I
mad
know.
at All Black. They
Yeah.
got
Yeah, he's on it. Yeah, he's on the show. He's on the show on there. I know that for a fact. He's on the show on there. I think it's Mahogany. I think that's the show called. I believe he's on that show. But if I'm wrong, let me know. But I think it's that show that he's on. But yeah, anything else you want to say about the topic?
I feel like it's not. I don't think this is going to haunt dudes' acting situations because there's much shit out here. Independent. Yeah. I don't think it's going to affect his.
Oh, it's not going to slow down his legs? Okay.
Nah, I don't think it's going to affect it because in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's doing movies. Everybody's doing a little something that's getting pushed out to all these different platforms, whether it be big platforms, little platforms. Let's be honest. When's the last time you seen Eddie Winslow on TV?
Other than that,
I've seen TV movies.
TV movie. You know, he was in a TV movie last year. I remember he was in a TV movie last year with Laura. That was in a Christmas movie last year.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was TV One.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but yep. I just checked it. It is Mahogany. The show that he's on. It is on Mahogany. It was out since 2018 and still going to this day. Basically.
That's good. So he's gonna be still working. I mean, look.
He's still working.
I didn't know about that, bro. I'm sorry.
He low key, that's it, it's on that Black app. It's on that Black app. It's low key though. He low key with it though. But he can't TV.
Can somebody buy Black? I'm not purchasing another app, bro.
Not me either, sir.
Somebody please buy it.
Now if it's free, then cool. You know,
nah. You gotta pay for it.
Oh yeah,
I already paid for too much apps, son. I already paid for too much apps, son. Like too much.
Cancel that subscription if I'm going to do that. And Stars is first priority because Power's coming back.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is,
but if it's on YouTube, I got you.
Oh, hopefully it is on YouTube. I'm gonna go check that right now.
Can somebody purchase All Black? I mean, you got all these networks who's trying to get these top shows right now. Like, yeah.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that app only because it's Black owned. So I'm gonna support. You know,
it's Black owned.
It's called Black, but it's All Black.
Yeah, because that Kyle Macy show was on there. I watched it for like a few days because the Kyle Macy show, the millennial show.
I tried to get into that show. It was not great, son.
It's retarded. I'm not going front. It's retarded.
Yeah, but any closing remarks?
Ain't pimping. My niggas, y'all gotta stop simping out here in these streets just because somebody's out in Atlanta trying to get back up, you know what I'm saying? And trying to get back up and you see a GoFundMe, you look up, you see a GoFundMe, and you see some little, cute booty pics of her in there. Doesn't mean you have to give her $1,000 to go home. You could like the post and keep it moving. Like, come on now. Like the post, keep it moving, and be like, damn, that's crazy. I hope you make it back. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to give them your money every time, bro. You don't have to buy every girl a drink. One or two will do. But that's it.
And after the second, if she don't give you the number, just let it go, bro.
Fact, yo, let it go. But my closing remarks is, yo, if y'all have a dream, go for it. Don't let nobody turn you down. Don't let somebody who think they better you tear you down. Just go out there and do it and prove everybody wrong. That's all I gotta say, man. Follow your dream, yo. Because anything impossible, if you get yourself out there, anything impossible, you take the biggest risk. Anything impossible, stay positive, keep your mind right. Yeah. That's all I gotta say.
And on top of what Mr. Gentleman just said, if you don't like what's going on in your situation, only you have the power to change it. Change where you are, change what you do. Cause you gotta be happy in your situation no matter what, whether it's where you're living, where you're staying, who you dating. You know, you have the power to change it because you gotta wake up every day and deal in that situation regardless. And you gotta know for your mental health if you can do that 365, 7 days a week, because you know you're expected no matter what situation you're in, a job, home, relationship, you're expected to put forth 100. Right?
Facts, you've been watching you've been watching a little bit too much of Mr. Jim, like the podcast, Mr. Jim and Facts for the day, son.
Not only him, I got a lot of inspirational stuff on my IG right now. So you know I'll be following and reposting. Only repost what I like. So yeah.
No, I appreciate that. I appreciate you for
positive vibes here because we got a little negative last week or whatever. Power positivity is always gonna drive us through. You know what I'm saying? You could bring negative eyes to the shit all you want. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand when I say we're gonna lap you guys, we're gonna lap. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna do that by being the same 4 that you see every week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That keep it a buck, that keep it upstanding, and that's most of all, you know, make every episode feel like a season premiere. On top of that, you already know where I'm at. It's Aaron Sands. Follow me at Aaron Sands Premiere. That's AARONSANDSPREMIERE. You already know the vibes. King Talk every single week. We climbing up the charts like Spider-Man. We're going to get to that #1 spot, you know. But I need y'all to tune in every other Friday, midnight, all streaming platforms you could probably think of. I'm up on there. You already know the vibes.
Oh, speaking of that, catch me on the next episode of King Talk.
Oh shit, yeah.
We're announcing it here. Next episode, King Talk. I'm back on the show. I'm not gonna be behind the scenes. I'm back on screen. We're gonna promote that season 5.
And we're gonna talk.
We're gonna talk some stuff. We're gonna talk a lot of stuff. Y'all already know. Y'all can check out the Gentleman Like the podcast each night Sunday at 12 a.m. We on Anchor, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Good Pod, Podchaser, many more. We're not on Spotify at the moment, but we are working on the problem right now. Also, you know, rate my podcast, Apple Podcast, Podchaser, Good Pods. Continue to keep me on the charts. Get me to #1 as well. Get me all the King Talk to #1. Or we could battle that out. 1 week I'm #1. Next week he #1. Then I'm #1 again. Then he #1. The Premier Boys kick up both at the top. They #1 as well. Yeah, they keep on the top. Keep on the top of the charts. Season 5, November 14th. A Conversation About Music podcast, December 5th. Roddy, the first episode when we return to Conversation About Music, which now we're announcing it here. And the Old School Show with myself and the Star Writer Rod, Season 2, December 26th. Share.
Yeah, so also follow me on IG. You know, the Star. I'm not going to sort y'all intelligence telling you how to spell the Star, and Roddy Rod, RODDYROD. You know, yeah. So I'm here. I'm back on the show. You already know.
There you go.
Oh.
Y'all know Malimal not here, but follow him. They call me Malimal. They call me. I'm not gonna spell it at all. I can't do like Malimal. But follow him. They call me Malimal. And yeah, song of the day. My pick. I got a question for us now. Song of the day. Are y'all a Raleigh fan? Is y'all? What y'all think about Raleigh?
He alright. You know what I'm saying? Like he pretty dope. He ain't like J. Cole nice, but he nice though. He nicer than Meek Mill.
What about you, Roddy?
He okay. He got that little R&B feel. I haven't picked and choose though. I don't listen to every Wale song that it drops, but every now and then they catch my eye.
I feel like Wale is probably one of the most underrated rappers. I feel like he deserves a lot more credit. So for my song today, I'm gonna give Wale his credit. He just got a new album that came out yesterday. Well, by the time of the recording last Friday, it's a theme song of 2.0 on NXT 2.0 down south, man. We gonna play that down south. And yeah, y'all already know this is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman.
Well, until next week, Wednesday, it's your boy Aaron Sands. Catch me out here in these fucking streets.
And this is Star Roddy Rod over and out.
Yeah, we out, y'all. Long live the chief, yo. Where are you, son? We got you in the milk carton, son.
Hey, what?
About missing. Yo, if you find him, tell him to hit us up, y'all.
Fourth partner tryout will start by Christmas. You know what I'm saying? You're trying out new guests just in case.
Fact. We about to give him Roddy treatment. We gonna get replacement host, yo. If he don't come back, son, we're gonna have to replace him, son.
Hey, we could replace him with some guest hosts for a little bit.
Let's see what happens. Not about come back, son. You in milk car right now, son. Come back, or you're
baddie.
Or you be fighting. True.
Yup.
We out, y'all. See you next week.
Yep.